Hi you guys, happy Friday. It is currently 10:15 p.m. on a Friday and I've gotten ready for bed. I'm doing a really early morning tomorrow. I'm teaching 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Hi teachers! 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday, because I'm taking Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. I am going hiking in the mountains, in the woods, here in the Midwest, and I just wanted to take that time off, so it's early to bed on Friday, so all the makeup is off, and I thought I would jump on here and do a story, because I haven't done one since the summer. If you're here on Instagram, hello, happy Friday, and if you're watching this on my YouTube replay, hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk to you guys today about money, income. Everybody seems to always be asking, how much money does a teacher make? How many classes do they teach? How do they get this high income? How do they get all this money coming in every single month? But what a lot of people don't really ask, that I would find more interesting, is rather than how much money do you make per month, what do you do with your VIP Kid money? Is it your full-time source of income? Do you rely on it to pay your bills? Or do you have a full-time job and is this your side hustle? Rather than ask how much you make per month, I like to ask teachers now, well, what do you save for? What do you save for? And I don't ask it in a way, hello phone. I don't ask it in a way that's like intruding. If the topic of money and income comes up and it seems appropriate in the conversation, I can always say, you know, what are you saving for? What are your big goals? And everybody has a different story. So if you have one, let me know in the comments here on Instagram and of course on YouTube. For me, my summer VIP Kid income is very different than my school year. I am a brick and mortar teacher. I teach kindergarten through 8th grade music, band, choir, general music, and theater. And for the summer, I do teach in a district where I am fortunate enough that I get paid all 12 months of the year. Since last year was my first year, I can say, at least in the state of Ohio, or Central Ohio, all new teachers must accept year-round salary. You can't just say I want to be paid during the school year anymore. Everyone is paid year-round. So my VIP Kids summer money and my summer funds are a little bit different because I am still receiving a school paycheck. So for me, this is all just disposable income, but it is money that can really make a difference. So here are my 5 funds, I guess. I set up 5 funds to save and put money towards other parts of my life through my VIP Kid income. Of course, number 1 is taxes. Everybody has to pay taxes. Unfortunately, they're just a way of life. So I set aside 20% of my income to taxes. I should just say now for the record, everything is 20%. Every part of this pie is divided equally among 5. And my first one, of course, are taxes. I do pay quarterly taxes. I do write off a portion of my home and my mortgage. I write off my internet. I write off any of the props. I write off any and everything that I use to do this job. I bought new headphones. I bought a new laptop. I bought dry erase boards, markers. I just keep the receipts and I itemize everything. I keep it very organized and I give it all to my accountant at the end of the year. My accountant's name is Mom and she does my taxes. So the first portion of my income for the summer is, of course, taxes. My next portion of my VIP Kid income, and I do them by percentages, that way I know if I get $2,000 one month or I get $3,000 or $4,000 or whatever it is, it will all be percentage based. So my next 20% chunk goes to what I like to call the fun fund. And since I have all my basic needs, my mortgage and my bills covered through my brick and mortar summer checks, my fun fund includes getting my hair cut, getting my nails done, which I just did today, they really needed it, coffee, days or nights out, social schedules, agendas, 20% right into my checking account. And I usually charge things onto my credit card because I use my Chase credit card points to pay for Christmas gifts and travel. So I will charge those adventures and transactions, and then I'll just pay the credit card off in full when the VIP Kid check comes through. My next 20% is probably my favorite, and I like to take 20% of my VIP Kid paychecks and put an additional principal payment on my mortgage. So, for example, hi teachers, if I get a $2,000 VIP kid paycheck for July, which is my goal, then I will take 20% of that, so $400, and I will take that money and I will just make a principal payment on my home. And I've already made my, required payment for the summer because that comes out of my teacher paycheck. So I just take 20%, 20 to taxes, 20 to my fund, and 20 to a principal payment. And I know putting a couple $100 on a mortgage, which is several $1,000s. If you don't know this, I own my home by myself. I'm the only one on my mortgage, and it's a big number that I need to pay to the bank. And I know that I probably won't pay it all before I sell this place, but putting even a couple hundred here and a couple hundred there as a principal and not seeing escrow, not seeing all the interest come in is a really nice feeling. So if you're in that same boat and you could give even 5 for 10% of your VIP kid checks to a principal mortgage, it's my favorite kind of payment, a principal payment. It will bring your mortgage down significantly, and every penny I pay in principal, in my brain I think, okay, that's another penny I'm not paying interest on. It was a very big wake up when I bought this home and I saw just how much of my monthly mortgage payments go to the principal and how much go to taxes and interest and escrow and insurance. But it's fine taking 20% and putting it right onto the principal payment. It actually motivates me to do extra classes because my principal is 20% of my VIP kid paychecks. I think, okay, 20% of every half-hour lesson, every 20-minute lesson or class I teach, 20% of that is going to pay this place off that much faster. I know it's weird to think that in my brain, but that's just how it works. The next thing on my summer income VIP kid fund for summer 2019 is my home renovation fund. If you're following me on Instagram, I'm going to be sharing a picture of a patio renovation that VIP kid money throughout the brick and mortar schools, throughout the brick and mortar school year, my VIP kid paychecks went to one thing, and that was my patio renovation. And when I say renovation, I mean a brand new brick paving patio on the ground, new fences, a fire pit table, chairs, a full-on cover LED light umbrella, mulching, fountain, flowers. I just can't think of all these things. I will share a picture of this on my Instagram feed over the weekend. You will definitely see the difference. It looks like night and day. It adds thousands to my home value, especially the pavement. And now that that is all done and paid for, I am saving 20% for my home renovations. My next thing I'd like to do is paint these walls. You can see it's like cream on white. Not the cutest look, so I would like to, in my living room, basically my entire first floor, I'd like to do laminate flooring. I would like to get hardwood floors put on my stairs, paint the walls, keep the white trim. I like to paint them a gray, but just putting 20% onto into a fund for home renovation is my goal. If you have any recommendations or things that you've done, let me know. And of course, 20% of my VIP Kids summer paychecks are going to my honeymoon fund. Oh, my ring is off because I showered from the pool. I'm used to doing this and saying my honeymoon fund. We have decided that we are going to Hawaii for our honeymoon. It'll be in the summer of 2020. And in the next week or two, we are going to sit down and book our honeymoon. So taking 20% starting from this June all the way to next June, 20% of my VIP kid paychecks are going to be going in and paying off chunks of my honeymoon fund. So we aren't sure exactly what kind of resort we want to go to. I would like something that is all-inclusive since I have worked as a performer on cruise ships and I have seen people who do all-inclusive things, and I've seen people that just fly by the seat of their pants and, try to get places and figure things out. I'm very much a type A. I like to know what I'm doing before I get there, and once it's all there, I like to know it's all paid for no matter what happens. You know, we're covered, kind of like peace of mind. So I would like to do something that is all inclusive. So we are looking for different ideas for a honeymoon. If anybody on here, whether it's Instagram or YouTube, has been to Hawaii and you have any recommendations, reviews, you know, things you liked or didn't like, please let me know either in a DM here on Instagram or on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are watching this video. So in conclusion, the 5 places that I like to spend my Vipkid summer paychecks are obviously taxes. I don't like spending it there, but it's reality. My fun fund, which covers nails, hair, nights out, coffee, all that good stuff. And then principal mortgage payments, 20% are principal mortgage payments, 20% for home renovation, and 20% for a honeymoon fund. If you think of anything that I should add to this, let me know, but I do like having an even 20% across the pie. Makes it a lot easier. And I did write all this out on one of my teacher whiteboards, which I really like. If you struggle with getting a lot of things done throughout the day, like if you have an hour or two in between classes, I highly recommend just making little bullets of things that you have to do, like vacuuming, cleaning, taking out the trash, and then if you have time in between your classes or even after your classes, just checking them off. I don't know what it is, but having it all here on a whiteboard is really nice. It makes it feel like I'm doing more in the day. I'm not used to getting done with classes and school and responsibilities between 10 and 11 a.m. And sometimes I don't know what to do with all this time that I'm happy to have. I feel like as teachers, we are always waiting and waiting and waiting for summer to get here. And then when it gets here, we're like, what are we supposed to do with all of this time? So writing everything down on a whiteboard really does help. You wrote, go to... how do you say that? You said North Shore, O-A-H-U. Is it Oahu? Am I saying that correctly? Oahu. Okay, I've never been, but I can look into that. Have you been there? Did you honeymoon there? Let me know. I want any and all information you guys have, just because I really want to start chipping away at these trips, because I know that honeymoons are anything but cheap. Fiance and I are adding like a PayPal or a GoFundMe for our honeymoon. So if guests don't want to just give a physical gift, they can give a monetary gift. So I will look into that. North Shore. Thank you so much. But anyway, that is it for this video. I have talked your guys' ear off for far longer than I meant to. Have a wonderful night. If you're teaching this weekend, let me know. I will be on Instagram tomorrow in between my classes. And other than that, have a great, wonderful weekend. If you are a brick and mortar teacher and you have any recommendations on good reads, I would love to hear about it, as I am somebody who's going to be jumping in to further my education in education. I want to know everything you guys recommend, especially for specials teachers, music, classroom management, kindergarten through 8th grade, see them once a week. So really establishing classroom management is a big one for me. But anyway, that is it for now. I will see you guys later. Ahuahu. I hope I said that right. Message me in the DM. I'd love to get more information. Bye guys. Happy teaching.